Welcome to our special segment on the Bull Street District in Columbia, South Carolina. I'm Jessica Luther, your realtor and host of The American Dream. I love this district. The history is truly fascinating. The present is fun and vibrant, and the future is really exciting. At the heart of the Bull Street District is Segra Park, home of the Columbia Fireflies. Today, we're going to speak with Team President Brad Shank to learn more about Segra Park, the Fireflies, and the past, present, and future of the Bull Street District. Let's go. Known as the largest urban redevelopment project on the East Coast, the Bull Street District is an active transformation of the historic 181-acre South Carolina State Hospital campus into a vibrant mixed-use lifestyle district. In addition to Segra Park, home of the Columbia Fireflies minor league baseball team, the district is also home to an array of local and national businesses, including REI Co-op, Starbucks, Iron Hill Brewery, Founders Credit Union, and Publico Kitchen and Tap. Hey Brad, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Absolutely.
I love the Bull Street District. It's so rich in history.
For sure.
Can you tell us a little bit about what this area used to be?
Yeah, so this starting in about the early 1820s. That was when the Robert Mills building was built. I think it was constructed and completed in 1827. They had a place for the mentally ill to go. A lot of times there just wasn't a great plan for them. So this was kind of a groundbreaking place, and then it expanded from there into the full asylum. So it was the South Carolina State Asylum for really about 150 years, and it became its own self-sustaining kind of city within a city. It was like its own almost community, and it was self-sustaining within here. During the Civil War, it was a POW camp for Union soldiers. So the history here is very, very rich.
The new development of the Bull Street District,
Yes.
Segra Park was really the first thing here.
Yeah.
So it kind of started the rest of the development. Can you tell us a little bit about kind of what that's been like and how you've kind of reached out to the community?
Yeah, so we partnered with Hughes Development and the City of Columbia early on with this. So dating all the way back into 2013, we want to have so many events going on here. Not only baseball games, obviously the Fireflies games, that's kind of the part that's scheduled in every year really quickly. But we wanted to make the venue something that you could use for so many different activities, so that year round we've got people coming in, which then draws in development, residential and retail and all the things that come along.
Right. So what are the other activities that are hosted at the park kind of throughout the year?
Yeah, so we do a lot of special events. We do a lot of community events. For example, we have the American Heart Walk here every year. So a few thousand people come in on a Saturday, big fundraiser for the American Heart Association. We do a lot of events in the glass right behind us there up at the top of the ballpark. We have a 6,700 square foot lounge that we do anything from bar mitzvahs to wedding receptions. The ballpark is a great place for a concert. So coming up here in June, we've got Alabama, so they're going to be doing a country concert, and then all around our outfield concourse, we're going to have a barbecue cook-off. And then one of the big things we added a couple years ago was holiday lights. We do Fireflies holiday lights every year, about 40 nights a year. We get 1.2 million holiday lights everywhere here. I mean, we give train rides to kids around. You can roast marshmallows and make s'mores out on our patio. So that has turned into a really good event, and last year drew over 30,000 people just to that. We're just always looking for ways to draw people in, show them what the district's about, and I think we're trying to change that perception from, hey, I'm not sure about the Bull Street District, to, hey, this is the place I want to go and I want to spend my time.
Tell us a little bit about what's to come next in the district.
So the big projects that are coming up, South Carolina is going to build a brand new school of medicine. The big projects that are going right now that you kind of hear the beeping from is the Bennett at Bull Street, which is a mixed-use space. It's going to be residential over retail. So you've got about 250, 260 apartments, luxury apartments, and then you'll have 45,000 square feet of retail along with a parking deck that's included as a part of that. Between that, the Babcock building has 209 apartments, and then there's also another project a local developer's doing that's called Midtown at Bull Street, that'll be more affordable housing, so workforce type housing. If you haven't been here, I can guarantee it'll be worth your time to come out. It's a fun place.
Well, Brad, thank you so much for joining us today. I really loved hearing more about Sagra Park and the Bull Street District. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for joining me as we explored the Bull Street District. I hope you enjoyed the rich history and exciting future of this area as much as I do. Until next time, I'm Jessica Luther in Columbia, South Carolina.